Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home, and today I wanted to take you guys along with myself and my little toddler Clive. We were super brave and we made a trip into Hobby Lobby after we'd done some grocery shopping in the city. I live a ways from Hobby Lobby, so I don't get to go there very often, and because I was shopping with my toddler, I didn't go like row by row and show you guys everything in Hobby Lobby. We just kind of spent a lot of time looking at Christmas stuff, and I picked up a few things which I'll show you at the end. So we're going to show you some of our favorites, some of the things that really inspired me for Christmas and crafting, and some of the things that we just thought were really sweet from Hobby Lobby. So I hope you enjoy, and stay tuned for the end of the video. I'll show you what I ended up bringing home. So we had a lot of fun looking at all the ornaments. I was really drawn to the ones that looked sort of wooden and had this frosted, snowy look to them. I thought that was a really pretty look, and the snowflakes especially stand out to me because I love decorating with snowflakes in my Christmas tree, and these twiggy ones really inspired me. I think this might make a really great craft. This puff ball also inspired me because I feel like you could easily make that with yarn, and it looked so cute with all these little wooden pieces, so I might have to try a DIY like that. Clive really loved looking at all the different Christmas trees and lights. He's always very excited when he sees the ones that light up. He just felt like he was in Wonderland, I think. They have all kinds of cute little characters and like baby's first Christmas, and if you have an interest or a character you love, there's probably an ornament for it at Hobby Lobby.
Because yeah. Bucket.
Ooh, astronaut. I love their ballerina ornaments. Molly is in ballet, so I am always drawn to those. I love this collection with all the little gingerbread and the sweets. Very nostalgic, very colorful. Do you see the one with the bite taken out of it? That's cute. Also, if you see in the middle there, there's a mushroom. I loved that one too. I thought these frames were really pretty. They were actually quite heavy duty. They were $3.99 a piece. With the 40% off, that's somewhat doable, but wouldn't these be lovely with photos of your kids or your pets or loved ones? Especially if you've recently lost someone, I think putting their picture on the tree would be really beautiful. I loved these red framed words. I thought that was a really cute idea for a DIY as well. But I think my favorite was this little Merry Christmas sign with the holly berries. I thought the little pom-poms they used was a really clever idea and inspired me for some DIY projects. This was one of the things I was looking for. I couldn't find a price on these. I'm kind of thinking I want to do some sort of wrap around the bottom of my Christmas tree. I liked the colors they had, but couldn't find a price. 40% off of what? Hobby Lobby. The trees they have are just beautiful, kind of out of my price range. I got my tree on clearance at Walmart last year, so I got it I think 80 or 90% off, so I only paid $15 for it, but this is the kind of style I'm really into right now with the sort of snow-laden branches. This one was probably my favorite, but $300. This one here has like a frosted look to it. It's not as much of the fake snow, which was also really pretty, but again, out of my price range. We really liked looking at the ornament sets. Clivey was all about this colorful one right here. And I really liked this designer, Robert Stanley. A lot of his stuff I felt myself really drawn to. This Mercury sort of vintage looking style is definitely up my alley. These were $11.99 a set. And these, $20. If these blue and white ones had been black and white or red and white, I might have bought them for $15, 40% off. I loved that pattern, but blue and white's not my thing at Christmas. I really liked these as well. And the ones that have little scenes in them, I just love. Molly and I make crafts like this for Christmas, and I just love looking at them. They inspire me so much. Loved this little church or cabin. And this pine cone with that green, oh, so pretty. Love those. They're kind of pricey. Again, I loved those. Clivey loved all the little sports ball ornaments, and he thought these were absolutely hilarious. The dinos with the Santa hats, thought those were fun. And if you have a little girl as obsessed with unicorns as mine, they have lots of unicorn ornaments. The red and white shatterproof ornaments were also really fun. I liked the sweater ones here and the sort of teardrop ones here. And the plaid, I'm really into plaid this year. They had some great tree skirts. Again, probably not my favorite price, even with the 40% off. But I was really drawn also to these stockings, and they came in a matching tree skirt as well, which was pretty. Clive loved this collection with the gingerbread and the Santa and the baking little bits and bobs. He thought this was the coolest thing ever. We probably spent 10 minutes just walking around this, looking at all the things. This was my favorite collection. Very much vintage throwback with this snowman, frosted. It was $30, 40% off. The little caroler, the Santa sign, I couldn't lift it up. It was leaning and I wanted to see what it was, but I'm sorry I don't have the price for that. Isn't this little house so cute? The mid-century mod. I thought that was clever. And of course I love the bottle brush trees and this candle. That was cute. I loved the deer. They were $17.99. I love the frosted look that they have on all these products. Clivey found an elf that he loved and carried around with him while we shopped. Moving on to the tea towels and sort of kitchen stuff. I loved this cardinal one that said comfort and joy, and this sort of houndstooth. The plaid, again, it was that same designer, Robert Stanley. I really liked his stuff. And this soap caught my attention because it smelled so good. Hannah's Garden. They had it in Evergreen and Country Christmas. Both of them smelled so good. So I enjoyed those very much. This was one of Clivey's favorite things, the Santa spatula. And then I thought this was a clever idea, this sweater pattern for a placemat. There's definitely DIY inspiration there. Clive loved these larger snowflakes, and I do too. I'm such a fan of snowflakes. This design here on these shatterproof ornaments was so neat. It looks like they're actually in the frost. Like that's what frost looks like. So I thought that was really pretty. And this green color is so pretty. I love it. It's not in my color scheme, but I wanted to include it because I just love the Santas and the icicles and just this really pretty mint color. And they mixed in a lot of pinks and golds and sort of this rose gold. So if you're into those more feminine colors for Christmas, they had lacy ones, beaded ones, feathery ones, just so many beautiful, very romantic styles. And this one really inspired me. I'd love to try to figure out how to make something like that. These garlands, I could see Molly loving in her room year round. Clivey liked the donut one. He tried to take a bite. I loved these two, these sort of succulent looking. I just love the color and the glitter on that. And these bells. I love those. I found this really inspiring too, the cookie cutters hanging out. These are $4.99, 40% off. But how many times do you see cookie cutters at thrift stores and estate sales, like for a fraction of that price? If you've been following me, you know I got a vintage Christmas tree like this, but it's fun to find them in reproduction as well. And this sign style that I'm really digging this season is this layered look with the scene kind of layered on top of each other. Craft inspiration right here, friends. Did you see my getting ready for Christmas in September video? Look at the tree with the cardinals. This is so like what my inspiration was. So pretty. And then I wanted to share this too because I thought it was beautiful, the colors. Non-traditional color scheme, so pretty. And of course, we had to try on some hats. I think we found a winner. So here's what I ended up getting at Hobby Lobby. I didn't notice Clive had damaged the package till we got to checkout, so it is brand new, but it's the Mayberry Street little miniatures, the white tea set. It's 17 pieces, and I got this for my niece Ruthie to be part of her Christmas present, along with the Mayberry Street little bread pieces here. Aren't those cute? I used my 40% coupon on the tea set and paid the full $2.99 for those. Well, the Christmas get up was 40% off, and I saw this and it just smelled so good, and I loved how it's packaged. I have someone on my list who actually has a birthday in late November, so I usually pick things up for her that will be special for the holidays. I grabbed this towel because she loves using dark green in her decor. I loved this designer, Robert Stanley, at Hobby Lobby. I thought almost everything I saw by him I really enjoyed. So I picked those two up, and I'll probably add something homemade to that as well for a gift. So here's one gift, here's this gift, and I'll show you what else I picked up. So Hobby Lobby sells solid t-shirts. They're $2.79, but they're always 30% off. So it's a pretty good deal for solid t-shirts. And I got these for my boys to wear. They're gonna dress as Pikachu and Ash for the festival, Halloween oriented festival we're gonna go to. So we still dress up, and even though we don't do traditional trick-or-treating, it's still really fun for them to wear costumes. So I got a white and a blue to make like Ash's jacket. I'll cut the sleeves off and sew it onto this, and then cut this down the middle to make Ash's jacket. And then this is for the t-shirt that Ash wears under the jacket. And then this is going to be for Clive to be Pikachu. I'll show you the hat that goes with that. So this is the hat that we have for Clive. Friends of ours actually just gave this to us, and it was kind of the inspiration for this. So he will wear this t-shirt, this hat, and just his jeans, and I'll probably make him a little tail to go with that. And then, you know, for Ash, it's just some t-shirts. And Molly's costume, she actually already had everything to put together, but it will go along with this theme. So they love Pokemon, and we thought that would be fun to wear to the little festival we're going to. So that's the rest of what I bought at Hobby Lobby. So it truly means the world to me that you guys watch and support what I do. Thank you so much. You guys take care, and I'll be back with more soon. Bye.